You've just been sentenced. The judge closes his file, the gavel drops, and in that single moment, your old life ends. Within hours, you'll be processed, stripped, searched, and thrown into a world with its own laws, its own language, and its own brutal hierarchy. Most people have no idea what actually happens in those first 24 hours. Today, we're walking through every single one of them. The first stop isn't a cell, it's processing, and it can take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours. You're handcuffed, transported, and walk through a series of doors that lock behind you, one by one, until the outside world completely disappears. Then it begins fingerprints, mugshot, full body search. Every piece of clothing you arrived in gets taken your wallet, your phone, your watch, bagged and cataloged. Then comes the shower, mandatory, with delousing shampoo, regardless of your hygiene. You're handed a uniform, prison issued underwear, shoes that probably don't fit right. In that moment, something psychological shifts. You stop being a person with a name and start being a number. Before you ever see a cell, the prison needs to know what to do with you. A medical screening checks for contagious diseases, mental health conditions, and withdrawal symptoms, because a significant percentage of incoming inmates are detoxing from drugs or alcohol in real time. Then comes classification. Officers review your charges, your criminal history, your gang affiliations, if any, and your behavior risk score. This determines everything: which facility you go to, which block, which cell. First-time nonviolent offenders typically get lower security housing. But if your charges are serious, or if you have enemies already inside, you could be headed straight to protective custody or a high-security unit. You have almost no say in any of it. This is the moment most people fear the most. The door opens, you walk onto the block, every eye turns to you. Veteran inmates read new arrivals instantly. Your posture, your expression, whether you make eye contact or avoid it. All of it is being evaluated in seconds. The unwritten rules kick in immediately. Don't sit in someone else's spot. Don't accept gifts, because nothing in prison is free. Don't show fear, but don't act tough either. And above all, figure out very quickly who runs this block. The prison guards control the building, but the inmates control the culture. Your first few hours on that block will quietly determine your entire experience inside. Lights out doesn't mean silence. The first night in a cell is described by almost every former inmate the same way: a specific kind of psychological shock that hits when there's nothing left to do but think. The noise never fully stops. Metal doors, distant arguments, someone crying, guards doing rounds every 30 minutes with a flashlight. Sleep, for most people, doesn't come. What comes instead is the full weight of reality. This is your life now. Not for a night, not for a week, for years. The first 24 hours in prison don't break most people physically. They break them mentally. And what happens in those first hours, who you meet, how you carry yourself, what reputation you build, can shape every single day that follows. The system is designed to process you. What it can never fully account for is what happens inside your mind when those doors close behind you.